Alright, this thing was posted on my news site just yesterday on April the 9th, 2018. Tole je bilo dano na mojo spletno stran včeraj, aprila 9. 2018. Here's the information that concerns shipping from China to Slovenia, actually from Amsterdam to Slovenia for a period of 10 days is what they claim already. Is traveling from Amsterdam to Slovenia for 10 days. You can see that from China, from Hong Kong to Amsterdam, it took no less than 6 days. So kind of weird. Slovenia and Amsterdam are pretty close. Kot vidite sami, iz Amsterdama do Slovenije za elektromagnetski tester, detektor, 10 dni je kar nekaj veliko in zato sem to objavil na svoji spletni strani, na kar je sledilo, kar boste videli. This video is in English and Slovenian language. Ta video v slovenskem in angleškem jeziku oziroma jezikih. Prvo bom razložil v angleščini, kako in kaj so stvari, potem pa boste videli kar v slovenščini, kako in kaj je za zadevo, ker enostavno povedano vse skupaj je bila laž. Meni niso bili niti dostavljeni tele detektorji z mikrovalovno in ultrasundno obsevanje, katero se je izvajalo nad mano za dobo 6 mesecev. Zadevo v bistvu je namenoma zavlačeval moj sosed. Ne bom pa rekel, da Pošta Slovenije oziroma država Slovenija v te stvari ni vpletena, ker zelo kmalu bo bilo razvidno, da je prišlo celo do tega, da je poštar pustil sporočilo tukaj pri nas, ki naj bi nekako nakazovalo, da je prišla pošta za mojega očeta, moj oče ni vedel ničesar o tej pošti in tako naprej, razne take mahinacije, ki so se pojavile glede na to, da sem ravno včeraj dal na spletno stran, da sem objavil, kako potuje moja pošta, tale EMF detektor, iz Amsterdama do Slovenije že kar 10 dni. Mislim, iz Kitajske do Amsterdama, mislim, da je prišlo v, ne vem, če je bilo 6 dni ali nekaj takega, potem pa tukaj iz Amsterdama do Slovenije pa kar 10 dni. Vse skupaj je bilo pa itak zelo čudna stvar, nobenega smisla, skupaj je bil totalni nesmisel in to je bila natančno novica, katero je moj sosed očitno anticipiral, da jo bom objavil. In ko sem objavil to novico, ko boste videli sami, meni stvari niso takoj kapljene, kako in kaj, ampak tokom dneva, ker sem delal druge stvari in tako naprej tudi. Okay, tako da jaz nisem čist bil pozoren na to zadevo. Vedel pa sem, da se bo sigurno nekaj zgodilo včeraj, ko sem to zadevo objavil. Tokom dneva tako da zgleda, da so se pojavili v vrečki, v kateri imam določene stvari, katere še nisem odprl in tako naprej. Tako da so se v tej vrečki pojavili tudi nekakšni paketki, med katerimi bi lahko bil tudi ta paketek. Kako se je pa to pojavilo tukaj v moji sobi? Mama, ki je insistirala prvo, da je prišel paket zame, na vsak način in tako naprej, kakor boste videli sami, je potem kar naenkrat, ko se je vrnila iz mesta, se je spremenila in je, mislim, šlo je od tega, da je dobesedno tekla za poštarjem in poštarja spraševala, tako je vse izjavila sama, poštarja spraševala, odkje naj bi ta paket prišel, na kar naj bi poštar zatrdil, da verjame, da iz Kitajske. Prišlo je do tega, da potem, ko se je vrnila iz mesta nazaj z očetom, iz vse te galame, kar naenkrat se je spremenilo v to, da ne ve nič ona, oziroma da mi ne bo ničesar povedala in da moram je očeta vprašati. No in ko sem šel dol po očeta, takoj ga nisem najdel, sem šel nazaj gor, pa na teraso in zgleda, da je bil nekdo tukaj noter v sobi spet in tako je ta paketek tukaj noter prišel. Tako delajo, to so svinjarije, to so podtikovanja, to je kriminal, tukaj gre za mučenje, za mikrovalovno in ultrasondno pištolo z mikrovalovkami. Za te stvari je šlo zadnjih 6 mesecev. Tukaj se pa zadeva ne konča, tukaj se zadeva samo še naprej razvije, potem očitno v kar je podtikovanja, očitno v ilegalno vstopanje v mojo sobo in podtikovanja raznih predmetov, katere sem naročil, pa niso nikdar prišli direkt v mojo sobo, zato se gre pri celi stvari. Podstrešje je še vedno zaklenjeno, tam gor se ne smejet, pa tudi sobe so včasih zaklenjene, tako da situacija, katera je bila spodaj, je zdaj popolnoma identična tukaj. Vidite, takole v slovenščini, zdaj pa še v angleščini cela zadeva, na koncu se boste lahko gledali, boste imeli na razpolago tudi videe, tako da vse te zadeve, katere govorim tukaj, sem dejansko tudi dokumentiral, da to v resnici se dogaja. Okay, this is April the 10th of 2018. Look, I would laugh right now. This is kind of funny if it wasn't be, you know, for other issues. So the whole thing is really not funny, okay, but I really don't know how I would portray this thing as a comedy or as a serious issue. The fact of the matter is that this is a total criminality. Of course, I'm talking about EMF detector, which one of the two delivery facts about delivery I have posted just yesterday on my news site. And I have totally exposed how apparently from Amsterdam, that's not even too far from here, from Slovenia here, this probably delivery will be completed within the most what would be 2 days. I would say it would be like really slow kind of delivery, okay, because that's a customs EU already was cleared for this item only had to go. That's all there is to it. I mean, from China, I don't know how long it took. You can see it yourself. I don't know, it took 6 days to get from China to Europe, to Slovenia. And so what happened? I mean, this item was, according to this mail service, in Amsterdam for already 10 days. That's according to what you have seen right there. Okay, and so just as my neighbor have anticipated, okay, it became totally clear that it is my neighbor the one that is holding, I'm not going to say only holding my mail, but he goes forward and he opens, destroys, sends back to China, and is even using what appears to me, what totally appears to me on the some packages that I have found today. I'm going to get into that issue, is that individual have actually used, I don't know how he did this, but even the packages which on which I have written with my own letters, with my own writing, it appears to me that he have opened them and he repacked them with other merchandise and so on. So what we're going to do is, at the police station, when we're going to open these items, before we're going to open them and stuff like this, we're going to record precisely on how, obviously, that individual has some kind of machine stuff that he can really do this in such a way that is very difficult to even figure out what's going on. That's why we're talking about a total criminal case here. Okay, so anyways, just as my neighbor would want me to do, I did. I posted yesterday, I took the screenshot and I posted on my news site how this is already, according to this, 10 days already in over there in Amsterdam. Just as he wanted, because the very next day, today, okay, he gave me a signal, you know, after I posted, he gave me a signal on a camera. I'm talking about that system right there. He gave me a signal, like, yeah, that's it, that's the way to do it. So he gave me the signal, his signals, he read the news. The next thing you see my mama, you know, in action this morning. Like I said, this is almost a comedy, you know. It wasn't for other issues, I rather would laugh about this, but in reality, this really is not laughable, because this is about the stuff. This concerns EMF detectors. Okay, I don't know how much you folks understand, but for me, this is kind of crucial thing to get. And so, I shouldn't be laughing right now, really not. But you know, this is just getting totally bizarre. My mama comes this morning, you know, actually gets in and says, well, here it is. This was inside of the mailbox, and gives me the message from the mailman, from the mail guy. And on that paper says my father's name, how it is necessary to pay some amount, some money for the item, and the mailman left this already when here yesterday. Now, fact of the matter is that my mama, she checks the mailbox like, I'm gonna say, twice a day. She's not healthy. Like right now, I don't know what's going on, but we have a mailman here that delivers the mail like really early in the morning. He was here today like, I don't know, 9, 10, something like this, 9 o'clock or something, 9 o'clock, something like this, 9:30, let's say. Okay, usually it was the case that he would deliver one even at like at 2 o'clock, at 3 o'clock in afternoon. Okay, so my mama would go 5, 6 times to check the mailbox every day. And now in this case, it appears that my mama did not even, I mean, this is just like totally unbelievable. She did not even go yesterday to check the mailbox? Really? According to her, she didn't. Okay, anyhow, she gets in the room here and she keeps telling me, aren't you going to fix yourself and go with that? He's going to the mail, he's going to the postal office, go with him. This sure enough is for you. Father said he did not order absolutely anything. And if you're not going with him, what's going to happen is you're not going to get your mail. He's just going to go and he's going to send, mail is going to go, that's it. Are you going to go with him? No, and this and that, and tra la la la. And I was like, Mom, what are you so excited about? I mean, this, if it would have been for me, my name be on this thing here, okay? Another thing is, and do you have the money? Do you have the money? And I said, everything I order already is paid for, so I don't know what you're talking about again, and so on. And so, but she was totally hyped, hysterical, totally. I'm gonna say overzealous in respect to this issue. Totally want to keep me informed about it. Oh boy, mailman leaves like at 9:30 or something. He goes. Guess what? My mama comes back again inside the room and says, I asked a mailman about the package. And I said, yeah, Mom, and what? And she says, on the way back, according to her, she would go and she would intercept the mailman, and the mailman stated to her, this is all video and audio recorded if you want it. This is not, I'm not making these things up really. In continuation, I'm going to play you videos. I mean, she goes, a mailman just told me that, she said, you know what, it most likely is from China. She said, yeah, that he thinks it was from China. And I was like, really? I said, wow. I said, you know, I'm thinking about, wow, you went and you intercepted the mailman. I mean, the guy goes with a bike. It's possible. I mean, he goes here behind his houses, and then he goes again the same way, the same route. He goes out of here. Okay, but anyhow, total hysteria. She goes and she provocates. She drives my dad crazy almost too with these issues. I was totally criticized because I wouldn't go, you know, because I was so laxed. And so the two go in the city. And so what I do is I go here and I do my stuff, so on and so forth. I update my news site a little bit. And the next thing, they returned back. And as the two returned, I go in the kitchen and say, "Hey, Mama," I said, "what happened with the package?" And she said, all of a sudden now she says, total change of heart. "I don't know anything. I'm not." She said, "I know, but I'm not gonna say to you anything." I go like, "How is that, Mama? Now, I mean, before you were so motivated to, you know, it was like, wow." She came like 5 times inside of this room, you know, and I knew I precisely knew that something is going to happen because I posted yesterday this on my news site. Okay, and so she said, "Go and ask your dad, go and ask your father." And I said, "Yeah." I said, "Sure." I said, "Where is father?" And this and that. He's downstairs. Okay, so I'm thinking about. I said, "Let me go quickly," and as I run down. Okay, I asked Mom several times. I asked her. I said, "Mom, what happened to that package?" "I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you." You know, and it worked, boy. I did go downstairs, and as I go downstairs, guess what happened? Zap, zap, and it appears to me that someone dropped something inside of my, definitely dropped some stuff in package bag which I have, which is with items that I have not even opened yet. Now, I did not even realize at this point anything. As I go downstairs, I don't see father, and the next thing I see, I ran upstairs quickly. You know, I realized what's going on again. Go inside of my room, go back, see where the father is, and he is, you know, I go on the terrace, I see father. I said, "Dad, what happened?" You know, and he goes, "Well, you know what? It was my healthcare ID, you know, like a little booklet for the healthcare." And I goes, "Oh yeah," I said, "Father, and how much did that cost you?" And he said, "It didn't cost me absolutely anything. It was for free." "Oh, okay." So I said, "Great, I recorded this thing," because it says on that note that which mailman left, it says right there that, well, there should be some money, there should be some charge. Now, according to the MKULTRA, I'm going to tell you ahead that according to Slovenian government, and look at me, I did not even go out there yet to check that information yet, but I do remember this from MKULTRA. There is such a loophole, you see. There is again a coincidence. It's called a coincidence, not the driving individual nuts, but it's called a coincidence. I remember this from MKULTRA, that in Slovenia, guess what, when the official documents come and stuff like this, it's for everybody the same written, that actually you're going to have to pay some money. That's actually in a it's in a protocol of mailing service in Slovenia when it comes to government documents and stuff like this. See, so I remember MKULTRA very well, but I was stupid enough not to remember that the next thing that's going to happen is I'm going to enter this room inside, and we don't even know precisely what happened for a few moments. I was like thinking, and I said, I'm thinking. I go inside of the room for my mom. I go to check around a little bit just to make sure if somebody was not here, because I saw the computer placed here on a drawer. That's like an open drawer that I have. That one right there, yeah, that drawer right there. That's basically where I sort my clothing. And all of a sudden I see my brand new laptop like placed on top of the clothing. I mean, that thing could easily fell down, and I said to myself, no, this I don't do it. I would never place the laptop like this. And then I'm thinking I would start to get suspicious again that somebody was inside in here. So what I do is I go out of this room and I go into my mother's room, and guess what I see? I see the net. You're gonna see all this in continuation from the mosquito net, like a frame. It's like a halfway open. Now, the thing about it is, I'm not saying that it was just somebody that when I went downstairs that went inside the house through the window, because the window is about, I estimate, about at least like 3 meters high from the ground. Okay, so now you need some kind of ladder and up there, which is actually easy thing to do. I could do that myself. It's plenty time when you go downstairs and you come up. I'm just not saying that this was the case, but I'm saying that somebody was inside of the room and have dropped me the stuff. I don't know, was that a mama? I don't know, was that a case that somebody actually did go up there through that window? Or was it that frame from the window used that I would go forward and state, well, somebody go through that window and stuff like this. While in reality, he might be actually already inside of the home. Like I said, unfortunately, the situation is such that attic area is locked, rooms are locked, and so what is going on, where is who? When those doors are closed from the room, I don't actually know anything. I have no control over. I have no clue what's happening. Okay, so like I said, these cameras that I have, the only thing I have this for is really to know who's coming inside of the house and stuff like that. That's about it. It's pretty much used as a whole thing. Okay, so the next what you're about to see are going to be a video recordings. What actually is going to prove what I have. What can I say? Just state it. I should say go through whatever you want to say. The only thing I'm going to say is that the EMF detector seems to be a very, very touchy issue, and I kind of see this incident as, like, I'm going to say, ultimate recognition. Basically, ultimate recognition for microwaving ultrasound torture is basically how I'm going to say it. Now there's something else I'm going to also mention, just in case somebody would have doubts about it, and I'm quite convinced that something like this actually is the case, because that thing cannot be done really with, I believe, anything else. But it was promised to me under MKULTRA will be the case. Okay? And so what I'm going to do right now is, in a second, I'm going to show you something. A flag. I have quite a few flags in here. Okay? I was suggested under MKULTRA they did play also with the flags. They also played with the flags. And guess what? It might sound crazy to you, the next statement I'm going to make. See up there? This is where I have placed also flags. And what I did was I would use a double-sided tape, foam tape. And what I would do is it's like a really, really simple way to place the flag whatever you want. Let's say this is with a double-sided foam tape. This thing here, this was also with a double-sided foam tape here. Like this. This is what you have seen. Oh, okay. Let's say this thing here, this was glued to the top of the ceiling here.
And guess what happened? My neighbor promised me that he's gonna play, I don't know what he's playing with, I believe he's playing with a microwave and with an ultrasound gun. Then what he would do is, so you're saying there are no micro cameras in here, and that attic area is not an issue. I'm going to tell you what the issue this is. He promised me under MKULTRA that what he's going to do is, and I cannot really explain how this thing possibly could be done otherwise. Do you see this thing here? This, what you see here, this is an ultralight flag though. Totally. This is so lighter than paper is what it is. Listen to me very good.
Alright, do you know how dangerous MKUltra is? I'm going to show you how it is dangerous. Okay? Got this flag yesterday. Got this Polish flag yesterday. And I happily hanged one. I attempted to do so, anticipated he's going to do the same thing again. And he really did. When I woke up this morning, already yesterday he did this, but I attached one back, and when I woke up this morning, guess what happened? The three edges of the three corners of the flag were basically detached with, I believe, what is microwave. I think the microwave can do stuff like this. Microwave gun. And the only corner that was not detached, that flag still hung on to, luckily right now I checked, was this one here. And so what I did was, since I didn't have any choice other than to pull the flag down, I pulled the flag down, and this thing here also have, you know, kind of split the tape, surface of the tape. And under MKUltra, they have encouraged me to come with a statement that would suggest how powerful the microwaving, ultrasound, radiation, if you want, is. Suggest, wow, look what a microwave gun can do, and so on and so forth. Is not true. Perfect. This exactly was the edge that was still attached to the ceiling. And three other corners, the flag would only fell off, and it looks like this, almost like new. Meaning that somehow the microwave gun can actually, I don't know how that's done, but it will just flag just falls down as if it is not attached to anything. Like new. I didn't show you another corner because that corner I was just gonna test this thing. I said to myself just now, I said better make sure, because before you do the statement like this, test it and see if this is not maybe because of this, and then calculate exactly precisely to what went on and so on and so forth. And so I did realize that this thing here actually will cost me pulling down the last corner of the flag, which like this flag hang from the ceiling. So this is how dangerous MKUltra is, folks. So what microwave, probably I would say microwave will do is it will make, whatever is attached to the surface of this double-sided foam tape, it will just make one just drop, like it's not even attached to it. That's how precisely it's done. So I want to be very technical about this issue as well.
And he did the same thing with all other flags. And all other flags, what would happen is they would just fell down. It was just fell down. And he told me that under MKUltra, you can tell this to the police. This is not a problem, because with this kind of stuff, that can actually be done and will be done also. And so, yeah, that actually is also one of the things I would like to mention. When you glue this thing, the flag like this is not going to fall down at all. Both flags, however, did when I did this. The three flags did. So, meaning that he is really playing with some kind of stuff like this.
And you're talking about a pretty damn good double-sided foam tape made in China. Much better, higher quality than the one right here I bought from this German store, Teddy. This thing here, what you do is you can make the installation of the cables, whatever you want to go through the ceilings. You just tape this onto the ceiling and you just stick the cables. It will hold the whole cables. I have the camera's installation I have completed like this. I have done it that I don't know how otherwise I would have done it. It's very high, very good quality. Okay, this here, this is lighter than paper. This is just a really, really, really thin. You can see it through, actually. Look, you can see me through. This thing here and all other flags, what he would do is he would somehow, I don't know how he does it, but this thing would just fall off from the ceiling, piece by piece by piece. So all flags, they would just fall off. And he told me this under MKULTRA, because there were also flags they were playing with and stuff like this. Don't forget to mention this to the police. I just want to ask you, what do you think, how strong in that case are these toys he is playing with, this individual? Look, for every day that I spent posting on my news site, I didn't only get 4 hours what should be sleep, but instead I got stuff that I have talked about. It was quite, I'm going to say, unpleasant. I'm not going to say impossible, because it's far from impossible, okay? But the thing about it is that 4 hours of sleep is not enough sleep, and you do this stuff like for 6 months, and you actually get less than sleep, because you get actually beat up a little bit. Not too bad, not so horrific that you could not make it through, but still not really acceptable, because you become kind of retarded. You know, instead of getting your 8 hours of sleep and, you know, speedy the process, go about your learning stuff, and then go to exercise and stuff like this. You know, instead of that, you just get stuff like this, and then you have to consume like coffee, you know, for you to even get yourself together and then go about it, and hopefully that you don't publish some stupidity, because you are subjected to MKULTRA. You are subject to so many different scenarios, and it's really anticipated of you that you're going to post some kind of stupidity, and then you can, well, pretty much kiss your ass goodbye, because a little smallest stupidity you post and you're bye-bye. What do you think this is going to do to your brain when he hits you with this in your head? I'm going to tell you what this will do to your brain. 3 days ago, what was it? Saturday. I went for a walk, you know, and I'm going to tell you, I am 46, but I'm in pretty good physical shape, although I did not go and, you know, exercise much this year. I was quite a lot inside. But what I have gone through actually really didn't make any sense at all. I would take my backpacks and I would make like 100 meters. And boy, the only thing I can say is I barely could breathe. I made 100 meters again, and again my heart was just ready to explode. It appears to me. And I went on like this a whole day. I walked back and forth. Then I even jumped into the local stream and take a little swim inside and stuff like this. I do that to relax myself, to have a good time. I'm going to say to you something. My neighbor promised me under MKULTRA that he's going to kill me. He has stated to me that he stated to me that all this stuff is very easily done to increase the pressure inside of the body. It first starts with the large dosages of radiation, which are then, according to the charts, decreased, because no longer are needed such a great dosages of radiation to maintain the same level of radiation, of, I should say, let's say just pressure buildup in a human being. That's how that sound, the pressure sound was in my ears. And as it's going to go, you know, with time, what happens is it's just lesser and lesser amount that is needed to kill the person. He said, if you're going to make it to the spring, you're actually going to be a lucky man, he said. And the only thing this does is he actually accelerates a pressure buildup in a person several times. I don't know how many times he said, 2 or 3 times, something like this. But this is actually totally fatal. Over time, you actually are killed like this. So I'm going to precisely tell you, and what neighbor have promised me will do. That's why we have this fantastic, funny play joke going on around this EMF detectors. It's not even funny, to tell you the truth, and I hope it's going to be less and less funny for him. I hope that things are going to get really hot for him now. Anyhow, I made it to the spring. I can take the backpack and go like this a whole day. I don't know how many hours, but in respect to the last 6 months, I'm just going to say that beside the stuff that you have read on the internet, on my news site, it was a little bit tough for me, because not only because of what I have gone through. That was not really a tough thing for me, but the thing is that I like to educate myself. I like to go and study, and I like to go and exercise beside writing the news. And under this type of circumstances, I can tell you that I have done precisely 0 studying, and I have done almost close to 0 exercise because of this. So this is the stuff that, it's on the top of that probably this individual could kill me. I don't think I was very far from being killed. Is this, you think, like a potent stuff? Is this like a strong stuff this guy is using? Yeah, he is. And the stuff I'm talking about, you're not going to even find one anywhere on the internet. It's not a coincidence, any of the stuff that these people would not send me, ship me the stuff on time, and then all of a sudden, I got the other individual that did provide the shipping number, pay him on the 21st March, and supposedly he wrote me how he sent one on, actually he posted this on an email, that he sent one out talking about EMF detector on the 27th. It appears to me, I have no clue, maybe this is just the company, the way the business does, the shipping company. He did not even send anything, so I have no clue what's going on. It's why, when I did this thing, I kind of anticipated problems. So what I did is, I really did order 2 of those, because I knew that things are going to get tricky here.
What precisely was used in my case, I'm going to tell you. Microwave, gun, weapon, whatever it was, ultrasound gun, whatever that was, and of course acoustic torture. They used all kinds of different issues, so I would not come up, I came up with different statements, and that would actually give them maybe even the ability to say, oh no, that's not possible, that's possible, not possible, and so on. That's precisely how this was done.
Sam strošek delaš sam sebi.
Zato, ker slikam strošek delam sam sebi.
Ja.
Ne, jaz moram to slikati, ker danes je april 10, ne? Danes smo 10. Danes je april 10. In mene zanima, mama pravi, da je bilo tule včeraj v Kaselcu in mama tega videla ni v Kaselcu in tako naprej. In napisano je celo na tvoje ime in tako naprej. Čas izpisa je bilo naj bi bilo ob 9 pa 29 zjutraj. Ja, jaz se čudim, da ti tega nisi najdla, mami, v Kaselcu, ker ga ti vsak dan pregleduješ, in da ti tega nisi najdla v Kaselcu včeraj, tega jaz ne razumem. In še manj razumem pa, zakaj bi poštar napisal to stvar na očetovo ime in ne na moje. Še manj razumem pa, če je stvar, za katero gre, da bi se ta stvar dejansko pojavila v Kaselcu danes, s tem, da sem to zadevo dal včeraj oziroma na internet, da se ni pojavila. To je pa še manj, kar bi lahko razumel. Tako da me res zanima, zakaj gre pri celi stvari. V glavnem napisano ni na moje ime, če bi bilo karkoli.
Ja, jaz bil v tem slučaju, če ni paket za mene, da vidim, da ni za mene, samo ne bi ga prisprijel.
Ne, ti jim lepo povej, da ta paket naj prinesejo nazaj, ker ni napisano mojega imena na temu listu. Je tako? Ne, jaz imam druge stvari za delati.
Kaj imaš za delati? Nič nimaš za delati.
No, prav, pa nimam nič za delati. No, bod, ne biti smešen, no. Ti tako nared, kot zakon narekuje.
Zakon ne odgovarjajmo ničesar. Bod tiho.
Zakon predvideva, da če je nekaj za nekoga in to ni zate, da ti poveš, da sem jaz tvoj sin in da tale listek, ki je tukaj napisan, ni napisan na moje ime in da naj poštar ne naredi tako, kot zakon predvideva. To je vse, kar je. Nič drugega.
Bom rekel.
Hvala ti. Če to lahko narediš, to je vse.
This was not done by some amateurs or something like this. Stuff like this, professionals only can do. This means half.
No, kaj je?
Jaz ti ne bom več povedal.
Ne boš nič povedala?
Ne.
Zakaj pa ne?
Bo ti že oče.
Mi bo oče povedal?
Ja.
Ok, tako. Zaradi tega, ker ni bilo zame, ne?
Jaz ti ne bom nič povedala.
Praviš, da ni bilo zame, ne? Rekla si,
Jaz nisem nič rekla.
ti si trdila, da je bilo zame. Tu si trdila celo jutro, da je bilo za
Jaz
mene.
nisem trdila, jaz sem rekla,
Mami,
da ti
celo
bo
jutro,
nočna
noter si prišla petkrat v sobo, si se drla name. Drla si se name. Petkrat si prišla v sobo, spomnim se, kaj si pred očetom delala.
Poglej, zakaj pa hodiš, Boštjan, za mano pa me nažeraš? Sem ti povedala, da ti bo oče povedal.
Ok, ne boš nič povedala mi v vezi
Ne.
tega. Ok, v redu, ok. Ni problema, ej.
No.
No, vidiš, super, ej. Tako se ti je modelo cel dan, zdaj se ti pa kar naenkrat ne modi več, ne? Tak cirkus si delala celo jutro, ej. Kar norela si, mislim, norela si. Zdaj pa bomo videli. Čakaj, bomo videli, kaj je bilo zdaj. Kaj je bilo, oče? Kaj je bilo? Tlala sem na balkonu.
Veš kaj?
Kaj?
Zdravstveno knjižico sem dobil.
Ne, ampak ti si rekel, mislim, a je bilo zame ali ni bilo?
Zame,
Zate je bilo.
zdravstveno knjižico sem dobil.
No, kaj je pa mama tak cirkus delala danes? A se spomniš, kaj je bilo? Kar norela je, mislim, a se spomniš? Zdravstveno knjižico si dobil pol?
Ja,
Koliko si pa plačal denarja? Nič nisi plačal. 1 evro?
Nič.
Niti 1 evro praviš, da nisi plačal. Super, atijej, super, hvala ti jej. Bilo je za očeta, da si se drla name, da bo treba denar plačati.
Si izvedel vse?
Ja, ne, ti si se drla celo jutro, veš, kaj si delala zjutraj?
Jaz nisem se nič
Ja,
drla.
kako ne, drla si, prišla si v sobo se kregati ene 5-krat noter, drla si se v pričo mene, drla si se v pričo očeta, zdaj pa praviš, da če sem zvedel. Ne, ti si se zmotila in poštar se je tudi zmotil,
A si izvedel?
ker je fotar povedal, da ni rabil ničesar plačati,
Saj ni nihče.
na listku piše, da je bilo treba plačati, pa tudi ti si zjutraj prišla govoriti, da bo treba plačati, tako da zmotila si se ti, ne jaz.
No, pa zakaj se pa dereš zdaj?
Ne se derem, samo povem.
Dereš se.
Zmotili ste se vi, ne jaz. Absolutely have a feeling that my neighbor is going to fall off the window one of these days, because this is now in the mother's room. Look at this thing here. You cannot do this without having access to this thing here. And having access to that thing right there that you see, where is the same thing. And let me see something else. I think he's going to badly injure himself one of these days. So you can see these things that his letter is just coming to an end. It's getting really, really hot for this individual. Ti si rekla danes zjutraj, da si poštarja dobila, da je poštar, da si ga tlele še srečala, predno je šel tukaj. In si rekla, da je paket iz Kitajske.
Da se mu zdi, da je. Tako je.
Ok, da se mu zdi, da je paket iz Kitajske. Da je paket iz Kitajske.
Da se mu zdi, ni
Aha.
pa prepričan.
Ni pa prepričan. Ok, hvala ti. Veš, ker te stvari, kar ti počneš, to je nekaj neverjetnega. Res. Mami, verjam, jaz te bom samo to povedal, verjam.
Ok, sugestirati človeku dobesedno, da se teče za poštarjem poizvedovati, kje je pošta prišla in da poštar enostavno povedano ni razločil med slovensko izkaznico, zdravstveno izkaznico in nečim, kar naj bi prišlo iz Kitajske in kar naj bilo na očetovo ime, to se mi zdi malo noro. To je nekakšna paranoja, nekakšna ideja tukaj je nekakšno vzbujanje vzdušja paranoidnega, mislim. Take panike, ko je bila danes zjutraj, ja, že kar nekaj časa nisem videl, mislim, in to čisto popolnoma neracionalne, ok. Tako da to je to. To run after the mailman and ask him where the package he think came from and stuff like this, I think that's abnormal, and that's why my mom did. She just stated that she ran after the mailman, and I mean that he suggested her that most likely that he believes was from China and stuff like this. I mean, on my father's name and stuff like this, it's just totally bizarre, you know, and hyping me that I just gotta go with my dad at a mail office and stuff like this. I have no clue what to say about this stuff. Še tole zadevico bom omenil v slovenskem jeziku, ker je ljudi tam Slovencev, kateri ne razumejo angleščine, in mi je izjemno žal, da pač je do tega prišlo, da večina mojih videov je v angleščini, oprostite. Povedal bom takole. Tale dragi moj sosed mi je obljubil, da me bo ubil, dobesedno. Tale dragi moj sosed mi je razložil, da je celoten program, katerega bo izvajal nad mano, popolnoma skalkuliran in da ima nekakšne ne vem, nekakšne grafke, nekakšne, v angleščini se reče chart. To pa verjetno so številke, ki pojasnijo, koliko radiacije je potrebno, da se človeka ubije. To mi je kar tako povedal. Lejte, stvari, katere so mi naredili, so mi predhodno povedali, da bojo naredili. Čisto tako povedano, tako da ni samo stvari, katere ti naredijo, ampak je nekakšno javno linčanje s tem, da ti predhodno povejo, kaj bojo s tabo naredili, in v celi zadevi se zdi, kot da ne moreš v bistvu, oziroma da ne moreš. Jaz sem že svoje naredil, prihaja pa do tega, ne vem, bomo videli, kako in kaj bom rekel. Ne bom rekel še nič zaenkrat, ampak takšne so stvari. Omenil mi je takole, in tega ne boste najdeli popolnoma nikjer na internetu, ljudje, ki pa za te stvari vejo, se bojo z mano strinjali. Verjetno zdravniki, verjetno da specialisti, ki poznajo te reči, se bojo z mano strinjali, da, kot mi on sam omenil, od začetka je potrebna takšna le doza, recimo radiacije, recimo sevanja, izvajati na žrtvi, da se v določenem roku, recimo, ubije to žrtev. Potem, oziroma sistematsko, se ta doza začne zmanjševati na manjše in manjše doze, ker da se doseže učinek točne doze, recimo to samo dajem primer, ni več potrebno toliko sevanja, obsevanja, ampak je recimo zadošča veliko manjša doza, da se doseže popolnoma enak učinek. In to je res. Se pravi, dozo, kakor mi je sam objasnoval, bo zmanjševal, po njegovih besedah mi ne bo uspelo niti do pomladi. In takole vam povedal. V soboto, ko sem šel hoditi, sem si dal na hrbtnik gor in vsakih 100 metrov, enostavno povedano, zaradi tega sevanja, obsevanja, radiacije, kakor hočete te stvari imenovati, se človeku vzdigne pritisk na popolnoma nenormalni nivo. Sliši pritisk, zvok pritiska postane tvoja vsako nočna in dnevna realnost. Postane del tvoje realnosti. Bile so neke metode z akustičnim mučenjem spodaj v spodnjem prostoru, tukaj ne, ampak večinoma je šlo, po mojem mnenju, za ultrasondno obsevanje, ker mislim, da ultrasondno obsevanje, pa tudi za mikrovalovno, ker mikrovalovna ima določene specifikacije, ultrasondno pa ima spet drugačne specifikacije. Rane in takšne stvari, mislim, da so povezane z stvarmi, kateri sem imel na stopalih in tako naprej, medtem ko pride pri ultrasondnemu radiacijah in tako naprej, mislim, da ima to veze z pritiskom in tako naprej. Mislim, da so uporabljali kar 3 različne metode. Ena izmed njih, kot sem omenil, je bila tudi akustično mučenje. V soboto, se pravi 3 dni nazaj, vsakih 100 metrov, ko sem šel, sem enostavno povedano lovil sapo. Sem 46 let star, ampak sem pač v takšni kondiciji, da lahko grem in hodim recimo kar cel dan. Recimo jaz grem lahko danes zdaj od tukaj do Gorjancev, vrha Gorjancev in nazaj. In da se meni kaj tazga zgodilo, kot je on meni obljubil, da se mi bo, on rekel, da je tu kar nekaj neverjetnega. Še tole bom omenil. Sam mi je povedal, da je to v bistvu metoda, katera se uporablja, ko ljudje dobijo kakšen kilogram in vse skupaj izgleda tako kot naravna smrt, s tem, da se pritisk poveča, ne vem, kako je rekel, 2-krat, 3-krat, nekaj tazga, neke take številke. In po določenem času si dejansko mrtev. Se pravi, da tale moj sosed dejansko je morilec. To pa pomeni tudi, da Zdaj je ura 4:30, verjetno, da danes se bom zglasil na policijski postaji Novo mesto in bomo potem od tam naprej šli. Ne samo v zvezi tega, ampak tudi v zvezi računalnika. Tako da se bo začela zanimive stvari tukaj dogajati. To je vse. Hvala za ogled tega videa in srečno. In to je zadeva, želim razložiti, kako nevarna je MKULTRA. Lahko si preberete o MKULTRI, ampak če ste gledali moj program, verjetno, da se boste učili o MKULTRI, ki je tudi tukaj v Sloveniji, se izvaja več kot kjerkoli druge. V glavnem, lejte, oziroma kako deluje, v glavnem pod MKULTRA so mi svetovali, da naj povem policiji glede tega tukaj. To je recimo zastava, tole sem dobil. Tole zastava, ena poljska zastava, tole sem dobil v ponedeljek, se pravi včeraj. Zgodilo se mi je pa isto z dvemi drugimi zastavami. In recimo, zastave sem prilepil na strop z takole dvostransko foam tape, se reče, kako ena taka pena, taka lepljiva, dvostranska, na katero se lahko prilepi vse. Dobesedno lahko vzamete recimo kable takole, potegnete po stropu in gor samo prepopate, recimo samo prilepite kabel. Jaz sem tako cel zvihek teh kablov od kamer recimo razpelo okoli. Tako da je zelo, zelo super stvar ta zadeva. Drži boljš recimo od teh, recimo, katere sem kupil, recimo, eno sem kupil v nemški trgovini Teddy, recimo, tukaj v Sloveniji, zelo slaba kvaliteta v primerjavi s tem. Ok, nakratko povedano, pod MKULTRA so mi svetovali, veste, kako je nevarna stvar je tole, dobite malo spanja in še tisto spanje, ni spanje, ampak se spremeni v nekaj drugega. Potem pijete kavo, da sploh lahko kaj date, karkoli na internet in gre in potem vam podvaljujejo take stvari. Dobesedno vas hočejo norega narediti s temi stvarmi. Z lažmi, z potikovanji in s takšnimi stvarmi. No, v tem primeru recimo so mi svetovali glede zastavic, da naj obvestim, da naj povem tudi policiji, ko prijavim ta primer, ker vse skupaj je načrtovana zadeva. Kako recimo je to močno tole sevanje in to sevanje lahko dobesedno recimo napravi tako, da ko se recimo nekaj prilepi, recimo kot je blago zastavica, to je ultra lahka zadevica in se tako lepo prilep. V bistvu, če se ne seva v njo za mikrovalovko, morda s čim drugim, ampak jaz mislim, da to mikrovalovka naredi. V bistvu takole je kot je tole in se sploh ne da več skoraj da dodobiti, moraš potegniti in ko jo potegneš zgleda takole. Stvar je v tem, da je tak gospod sosed meni to naredil njih parkrat in zadeva je potem tako zgledala, kot češ, da je to tako močna zadeva, da dejansko povzroči te stvari. In skoraj sem naredil to izjavo, v resnici tega ne povzroči. Z mikrovalovko, ko se to stvar obseva, ker on se je igral s temi bedarijami, zaradi tega je tudi to postrešje zaprto. On je hotel, da naredim izjavo, češ, da je to, da to mikrovalovka naredi. V resnici mikrovalovka naredi tole, kar tukaj vidite, v bistvu ne pusti ničesar, nobene sledi. V bistvu zastave so samo dol padale. Samo en rob za drugim je samo dol padel, dokler cele zastave niso kar dol padle. To naredi mikrovalovka, zato bom omenil, ampak ne bom omenil tako, kot mi je on hotel. Za ljudi, ki so izpostavljeni takšnimi okoliščinami, je značilno, da pretiravajo. Ker pač tako je, ne samo da pretiravajo zaradi tega, ker so izpostavljeni takšnim okoliščinam, ampak zaradi tega, ker jim je bilo sugestirano, kaj naj rečejo in tako naprej. To se imenuje MKULTRA. Tako da tudi to bom uporabil kot dokaz in je to zelo močan dokaz, ker trditve, o kateri govorim, dejansko se da preizkusiti in ja, se bo pokazalo, da tudi to je res. Ne tako, kot je on hotel, ampak bomo rajš rekli tako, kot sem sam povedal zdajle. To je to, hvala lepa za ogled tega videa, do naslednjič, nasvidenje.